So, my people, the devil is a liar. The devil is a very big liar. I think the devil does not want me to share this message, and I must share this message. I'm sorry for the break. I've tried twice now, and it has been breaking. Please, I'm very sorry. My supporters out there and my new viewers. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is happening with my internet, and at the same time, I don't just know what is happening with the connection at all. So, guys, I'm sorry. Please come back as you watch. Please. I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry, guys. Please, we have something very important we want to discuss about. We have something very important we want to talk about. Please, guys. I'm sorry for the internet. Thank you. Sorry for the disconnection. Thank you for coming back. Please, it's as if the devil does not want me to share this message. It's as if the devil does not want me to pass my message, and I must pass that message because it's very important. Please, guys. I'll be starting very shortly. Let me just wait and at the same time use the opportunity to share it also to my other platform. So, guys, please come back. Please come back. I'm sorry. It's the connection. It's the connection. Please, I'm sorry, guys. Please help me to share. If you are here already, please help me to share. I'll be starting very soon. So I just want to take few minutes to just share it. We have very important message that we want to share. Please, guys. Please help me to share. I'm sorry. It's just my internet. I don't know what is happening today. The internet was just waving, and at the same time, please, we have something important we want to discuss. Please, guys, come back, guys. Please, if you are here already, help me to share. We have a very important message we want to share to the governor of Edo State, whether we like it or yes. He remains the governor of the state before the appeal court or the Supreme Court will say otherwise. But even before then, if we see areas where he's missing it, I believe we still need to call him to order because he's meant to lead us, he's meant to serve us, so we can still call him to order. Ehe. Edo ya akpitanwe odionwa obukan bi one. Ehe. So that's it. So we speak to our governor and we expect him also to give us a listening ear and also see reasons for what we are saying. So guys, please come back. Please. I'll be starting in few minutes. Please come back. Please come back. Please come back. Let me also share it on Facebook as well. So Facebook. So guys, help me to share it also on Facebook, in any platform that you are. Please help me to share. We have three important topics we want to discuss about. One, we are going to be sending a direct message to the governor of the state. And two, we are also going to be talking about the implementation of the increase in minimum wage. We're also going to be talking about the Edo State Electoral Petition Tribunal. Reactions are still coming, even while the tribunal has given judgment. There are still reactions that are coming. So these are the three things we want to be talking about. The first is message directly to the governor of Edo State concerning all that has been happening in the state. Concerning all that has been happening in the state. There are some that I agree with, and there are some that I disagree with. So, guys, you can as well like, please share, please Please support your brother. Please share, my brothers and sisters. Edo support Edo to the world. Oh. Please, guys. So, in just 30 seconds, I'll be kicking off, starting with the message to the governor of Edo State, distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo. So, guys, please share, guys. Please share, please like. Please share and please like. So, we kickstart. So, first, distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, this is a message, a goodwill message to you on behalf of the good people of Edo State. One, sir, we do not understand the kind of politics that some of the APC members, some of the APC leaders as well, want to use you to play in Edo State. And I will call it dirty politics. That is what I will label it to be, dirty politics. To the glory of God, you are the governor of Edo State now, due to the elections and at the same time the tribunal judgment. But the kind of politics the APC want to use you play, may looking at you, sir, you are a peaceful, a very peaceful man, peace-loving man, may looking at you, humble. And some of the things that I'm seeing right now playing in your administration, it is not you. That is the fact. It is not you. And what is it I'm talking about? The recent demolition of the buildings or properties of some of the PDP members is a dirty game. It's a dirty politics. In fact, with the level of many challenges that Edo State is faced with, that should not be the priority now. Because I saw on the internet that the hotel belonging to Matthew Dweyekime and Antonio Hotel was being marked for demolition. And while that one was still going on, I saw that the house, the residence of Francis Inegbeneki, is also marked for demolition. And sir, you cannot say that you are ignorant of this or you have no knowledge of this, because the people that you are assigned to carry out these duties, they are the one doing it. And I believe also they also bring reports to you. Please like this video. I believe they also bring reports to you. When Obaseki was in power, destroying houses, more especially the hotel that belonged to Tony Kabaka, or I also spoke against that decision, because a situation where a new government will enter and all they will think about is to the demolition of the properties belonging to opposition. It's not the kind of politics that we should be playing. There are many challenges the state is faced with, most especially in the area of security. There are many challenges. And this particular one, demolition of properties belonging to opposition party, should not be hard to the problem that Edo State is already faced with. With all due respect, it should not be hard. This should not be harder to it. Because I do not expect the person who you will destroy his hotel or destroy his house to not react. They might react in so many ways, and it can also cause commotion for the whole state. Edo State is faced with insecurity. Edo State now is faced with suffering and poverty. Edo State is faced with climate change. Edo State is faced with no good road. So having another challenge of demolition of properties belonging to opposition is a no, 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 sir. And to even talk about it, those buildings has been there for over 25, 30, 20, or 15 years. So all because of maybe some of the leaders in APC, they have problem with some PDP leaders. You people are now as in gathering up to fight against the PDP by all means, to bring the party down or to bring the members down, to cripple them and to see that some of them will even decamp forcefully to join the APC, because one of your party member in APC have said that, like, I think it was Adams Ali Oshomole who said, if you decamp from your party and come to to come to APC, all your sins are forgiven. All your sins are forgiven. So, which means anybody who leave PDP and come to APC, if they are fraudsters or anything they are, their sins are forgiven, they will be covered. This is not the kind of politics to be played in a democratic system. It's wrong. And one thing we must understand, Mr. Governor, is this: without opposition, there is no democratic system. Opposition is the bedrock of any democratic system. Opposition. Opposition. So if there is no opposition, then there is no democracy. Or you want to confirm to us or make it known to us, like what we already believe, that what the APC are trying to do in the whole of the country now is to turn the whole country to a one-party state where there will be no opposition. That will further confirm it, that Nigeria, for long, we know Nigeria has not been operating a democratic system. That will further confirm it that, yes, Nigeria is not operating a democratic system. Nigeria is not operating a democratic system. Because in a democratic system, there are lots of opposition. The people choose who they want to vote for, and they've cast their vote. So if it is only one party, like APC, for example, the people have no other parties to choose from. That is not a democracy. That is a dictatorship. So, sir, Edo State is faced with so much problem. Don't have the demolition or the demolition of properties of oppositions. Don't try to destabilize other oppositions in the state. For example, sir, because it's as if the security agents, they are not giving you the right information. They are not telling you what is happening in Edo State. They are not telling you. It's as if they are not bringing reports to you. And it's as if you, sir, you are not following social media. We know social media is full with all sorts of misled kind of information. We know. But I believe that even as those messages are there, there are still the ones that are true. More especially myself, I will not come out to come and share any fake news. No way. I will not come out to share any fake news because I will not want to mislead nobody. In Igweben, sir, Igweben community, this is a confirmed news. In fact, even one of the senator in Edo State, in the Edo State House of Assembly, even spoke about it. Igwebe community, where Fulani may attack a family in Igwebe community, lock all the families in the room and began to shoot. And a little child lost his life. That is a big challenge. In fact, that one is big enough to take the time of the Edo State government, the security agents in the state, to fight instead of focusing on destroying properties that are just on their own. That is enough. A young man, also by name Ege, I think Ege, who tried to rescue kidnap victim, 8 kidnap victim, where policemen in the state, where they failed. Policemen in the state, they failed. Thank God, the man in the Edo State House of Assembly also said something about it. Go to my video, watch it. I posted it. He said something about it. A young man with the name Ehige tried to rescue 8 victims alone that was kidnapped. And in the process, he lost his life. But his mission was completed by rescuing those 8 people that was kidnapped. He rescued them, but he lost his life in the process. Where the police, security agent, army, and vigilantes, where they failed in the state, that young man rescued the lives of 8 people, but lost his own life in the process. And he left about 3 families, I believe. So insecurity is enough challenge already, sir, to have demolition of PDP members, their buildings. Insecurity is enough. It's enough challenge already. Just which day here, a member of Bende Insurance, it's not a player, it's a therapist, was shot at UBTH back gate by unknown gunmen, like you people like to call them, unknown, because they're always unknown, was brought down. A young man again was also brought down. A businessman was also brought down. On Friday, after he finishes his business, I think he was having a boutique business. While going home after the business of the day was gone down. In that same Edo state, no trace. Up to now, no trace, no arrest. In Isako West local government, sir, as we speak right now, people are evacuating their land. In the night, they are evacuating their land, packing their bags and baggages inside a truck to run for their life. In Irenekwe community, people are evacuating. In Agbede, people are evacuating. In Odume community, people are evacuating. So it has even gone the increase that people now in Edo State are now evacuating their land to run for their life. Mr. Governor, people are now running for their life. Now they are not only running from their farms, because that one is even a gone story, as a forgotten story, because people have long abandoned their farm in Edo State. They have long abandoned their farm in Edo State because of the invasion of Fulani herdsmen. They have long abandoned their farms. Now they are no longer abandoning their farms, they are now abandoning their homes, where they call home. Yeah, where they call home. Please like this video so they can go viral. This is a message to the governor. People are now abandoning what? Their homes. They are now abandoning their homes. Please like, please share. So this is enough challenge already on ground to focus on ah, to focus on demolition of PDP members they are building. It's enough challenge on ground already, sir. It's enough challenge already. And again, on that challenge, just like we were told, Edo State was counted among the 32 states that are going to suffer heavily because of the heavy downpour of rain this season. Edo State was named among. And just 3 days ago, the rain that fell in Uselu, it practically pulled off houses and roof and cars. And this is just the beginning of the rainy season. It's just the beginning of rainy season. And because of that excess of rain, people also evacuated their homes, their houses, and also fled for their life. So you can see the numerical numbers of challenges that Edo State is faced with already, sir. So do not have that of PDP. This is no longer politics. This is not evil. I will call it evil. Please like this video, share this video. This is no longer politics. This is not evil. And you as a person, Mr. Governor, I still repeat it 100%. You are not this person. You are not the one doing this. You are being pushed by some of the APC leaders to do some of these things. It is not you. Because you that I know, you are a God-fearing person. It is not you, sir. So it is better we take our focus away from that kind of politics where you fight opposition with anything you got and face the problem that the Edo people who elected you, who you said elected you into office, and face the problem that they are facing. People are dying. People are running from their homes. People no longer go to farms. People are suffering. Hunger in the land. And again, sir, another issue I have is the issue of the demolition of houses of kidnappers or cultists. I have a very big issue with that one also. I have no issue, sir. I have no issue, sir, with I have no issue, sir, with trying to raid Edo State of kidnappers and cultists, cultism, ritual killers. I have no issue, sir. That is 100% for you that you are doing well in that area. Trying to raid Edo State of all this from evil. It's 100%. But also, like the word of my brother Sam Dede said, he said it will get to a time where the hunter will become the hunted. Where the hunter will become the hunted. So, sir, I will advise that some of this building of these kidnappers be confiscated. Seize this building instead of destroying it, because the destruction of those buildings will affect other foundations of other buildings that are not involved in kidnapping in that area, in that domain. The weight of blocks falling from how many meters or down is heavy that it can shake foundations of buildings around. And before you know it, those other buildings, they'll begin to have problem with their PVC, begin to have problem with their own foundation, begin to have problem with their own houses. So you see that your good will not turn evil. You see that your good will not turn evil, sir. So, sir, please, it is better those houses are being seized by the state government and be used for the benefit of the state. There are many people that are roaming the streets of Edo State homeless. So we cannot see it as an opportunity to bring these people together and begin to give them places where they can lay their head so that you can free Edo State from people who are perpetrating evil or because of they want to survive, who are sleeping under the bridge, who are sleeping in the road, who are sleeping in market, who are sleeping in different places. So you begin to give them places where they can lay their head. And just because of that singular act, you cannot begin to take record of people in the state. You cannot begin to take record of people in the state because when you bring them to that building or to those houses, you begin to take their names, their phone numbers, where they come from, what they are doing. You begin to have record. Please share this video. Please like, share, comment on this video, please. I'm begging. Support your brother. If you know I'm making sense, support your brother. Please, 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 please. Please, please. If you want me to kneel down, I'll kneel down. So, this is it, Mr. Governor. Confiscate the building, use it for more good instead of destroying the building because it will affect one of the problem, like I always say, that Lagos State was having in 2024. We begin to see as a regular demolition of building in Lagos State, and begin to see houses just collapsing on their own. Why? Because those demolition affect foundations that we begin to see houses falling on their own in Lagos State. That is the same thing that is going to happen in Edo State if care is not taken. So seize this building, seize it, seize the building, sir, and try to give these buildings rooms to people who don't have where to lay their head. And then the government can begin to send stipends to these people to survive. That is what even countries in Europe, that is what they are doing. When you hear about asylum or immigrants, that is what they are doing. It is building that nobody is occupying, that they bring other foreigners into. And they can easily control these people from there. That is what they are doing. Like right now in Edo State, we do not even know the population of the number of the indigene of Edo State, let alone people that are coming, Fulani that are coming. Let alone Fulanis that are coming. Please, guys, comment. I want to see your comment because we also like to talk about it. Please, 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 please. Also share your comments, share your view on it. It will be appreciated. Please, please, please like. Please, guys, like. Please, guys, please, 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 guys, like and share. So this is it, my governor. It's a good thing you are doing that. Yes, you are trying to raid those states from some of these people that are killing, committing all sorts of crime. It's a very good thing. But let us think through the measures in which we are using to carry out this act. Our motive might be right, but the actions we take might be wrong. Our the motive might be very right, but the way we go about it might be wrong. Might just be wrong. So, Mr. Governor, have a second thought. Yeah, Mr. Governor, have a second thought. Guys, please, 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 please help me to share, guys. help me to share. Please have a second thought, Mr. Governor. Have a second thought. And again, maybe the other news that is flying is that maybe if a courtist is in a house, rented a house from a landlord, and is found to be a courtist, and is living in that house, the house will be destroyed. That is another very wrong move. Very, very wrong move, Mr. Governor. Because me, for example, I'm a landlord and I gave my house to somebody. I know it is my I know it is my responsibility to know what my tenant is doing, the kind of work he's doing, the kind of business he's into, where he's going. I know it is my responsibility to do so. But can we tell ourselves the truth? Who in Edo State right now, as in, who in Edo State can say they ask their tenant what they are doing? Who in Edo State we say right now they as if they follow up with their tenant? No, nobody. So, but me as a landlord, I will not be happy to see that because of my tenant is a cultist, you want to destroy my house. The house that even the tenant does not know how I built the house. It's very wrong. It's very, very wrong. It is very, very wrong, sir. So in that area also, sir, you need to think about it. Have a rethink about that decision. Please, guys, like and share. I can't imagine that I only have 3 people here. Please, guys, help me to share. Huh? My fans, please help me to share, guys. Please. So that is a very wrong move, Mr. Governor. Because if you say you have the people at heart, and it is the same people who brought you into power, you will not take such action. It's a very, very wrong move. It's a no, 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 Mr. Governor. So have a rethink in that area. Have a rethink that houses that belong to another person, because a cultist or a kidnapper is living in that house, you want to bring down the house. It's wrong. It is better you arrest the cultist or the kidnapper, except maybe if the landlord or landlady is a corporate. If that landlord or landlady is a corporate, I will support that. Yes, you take actions, but also I will not support that you break down the house, because the breaking of that house can affect other foundations. And it's somehow right now that when you go to Edo State, all you see is collapse building, collapse building, collapse building, collapse building. You turn here, collapse building. You go there, collapse building. You go there, collapse building. In Edo State, it's wrong. When we are praying for development, and development is already there, we are bringing it down with our own hands. Development is already there. So what you need to do, seize the house. The house can even be given to security agents to stay. To stay. Instead of bringing it down. Like I heard you say, sir, in the last demolition, they said they are going to demolish the house and the government is going to rebuild it again. That is a waste of resources. It's a waste of resources. If they are going to bring down the house and rebuild the house again, it's a waste of resources. That money can be used for something else. It can be used for something else. If the house need to be renovated, renovate the house, bringing people into the house. Beggars are on the street. Homeless people are on the street. Bring them into that place. That money that the government will use to raise the house, if maybe they break down the house, you can give them that money to live. And you will see that crime will reduce in Edo State. You will see that crime will reduce because everybody are having something to eat. It will reduce. So, sir, have a rethink on that. Have a rethink on that. So that now will take us to another another news. So that is just for that message to the governor of Edo State. So the good news is this. Like I said, today is May Day. May Day in Nigeria is always Workers' Day. It's always a Workers' Day. So like we saw in the last administration of Godwin Obaseki, May Day we always come out to give speech, more especially to civil servants and all. And that was it's always the time to maybe increase the salaries of civil servants and all. And Obaseki did well. I would say he did well, though the salary is not 70,000 for me. Also, I would not say it's a good salary for somebody who will work their house out for uh, full months to collect 70,000 naira that is not even able to buy a bag of rice. I would say it's not enough. But even at that time that Obaseki increased the minimum wage, it was even the highest in the whole country. It was even the highest. Even federal government dare to increase minimum wage to 70K. Even federal government, they were afraid to increase it. But a man, Obaseki, without fear, increased the minimum wage to 70,000 naira. And I remember when Sheyi in Shines TV, after he heard that news, he invited Obaseki to an interview and asked him, is this your kind of politics, or are you trying because maybe it's an election year, maybe you want to do it so that you get votes? No, Obaseki said, no, I'm not doing it because of politics. No, but it is the time where we need to change it. The people that are working for government need to take money that can take them home, get paid for their services. If they are giving their all to serve the state, they should be paid well. And Obaseki said the reason we can sustain it is because we have cut the cost of government. Hi, yeah, yeah. That was what burst my head when he was saying it. He said because we cut the cost of government. He said because the government they no longer buy paper to write memos. They no longer buy papers. They no longer buy diesel to fuel generator. They no longer buy. Why? Because they were also more and they move from paper to paperless. They move from paper to paperless. And those money that was meant for diesel before, that was meant for paper before, and some other expenses was now used for something else. So Obaseki was able to minimize expenses in the government in order to better the life of a Edo State worker. Obaseki was the first to increase minimum wage in the whole of the country to 70,000. And even as we speak right now, there are some states that are not collecting up to 30K. There are some states that are not collecting up to 60K, up to 40, up to 20K. So Obaseki was the first person. Obaseki was the first to do it. Even federal government was afraid to pronounce. They were afraid to pronounce. So Obaseki did well in Edo State, I will say. He did well and he took care of Edo State worker. Though that 70,000 naira for me also was not enough, but seeing that it was even the highest and federal government even dared to do so, make me to say Obaseki did well in Edo State. And now today, May 1st, distinguished Senator Mondo Okpebholo, the current governor of Edo State, increased the minimum wage of Edo to 75,000 naira. As he 5,000 naira increase. Ah, to some people, I believe it will be joy to them. Please, guys, like and share. Please, please, guys, like and share. I believe to some people it will be joy to them that their salary was increased from 70K to 75K. But to me, if I will be sincere to you guys, it is slavery. It's not even up to 100K. Let's say 75,000. A dollar is about 1,600. $1 is about 1,600. A bag of rice is about 110 of 105K. And the minimum wage of a grown-up man who will leave his house in the morning and come back is 75K. And imagine a man who does not have his own house, for example, and does not have his own car, for example, and we need to transport to where he's working. And maybe he's collecting 70 to that 75K or even 100K. You will see that he must have spent all his money even before the collection of the salary. So tell me why the state government was not able to increase that money with at least 20%. Tell me why they could not increase it at least 20%. 5,000 naira. That's to tell you what people are facing. What people are facing in their own country, in their own state. And the increase we are talking about now is not up to $3. Please, guys, help me to share. It's not up to $3. When Obaseki came, I think the salary was about when Oshomole was there. I think the salary was about yeah, I think it was about 30K then when Oshomole was there. About 30K. Obaseki came and Obaseki raised it to I think 45 or 40K. Then in 2024, he raised it to 70K with over 30%. And the whole country shook for that decision. The whole country, even federal government shake for Aso Rock. It shake. But it how this matter doing? How? And I believe if Obaseki was still there, maybe as the governor, because of our we cannot rule third term, stuff like that. Obaseki would have been able to raise it to maybe 150K because he was a man that was thinking. He was thinking he had something here. He had something. Obaseki was somebody that can bring, as in water from a stone. He was somebody that can bring water from a stone. Remember, I was the first person who spoke about the increase of dollar. It was the first person who said, with the way the federal government are doing manufacturing money, the way they are do he said, don't be surprised that dollar will skyrocket to almost 2,000 to a dollar. And at some point it was so. At some point it was so. Because he was a man that was thinking and